It was a rite of passage, wasn't it? Spending time at the local skating rink. The lights, the music, the snack bar. The rented skates that caused a brief hesitation before placing your foot into that dated relic. The uncertainty of the couples dance. The craziness and relief of the all skate. The corner game and the hokey pokey. It was a place where you could sow some independent roots and let loose with a fast skate. Regardless of when you grew up, roller skating at the rink conjures up nostalgic memories for most people. Two centuries ago, at a masquerade party in London, inventor Joseph Merlin skated, or rather crashed, into history with his roller skate debut. He rolled in on metal wheels that couldn't stop or turn, while playing a violin, and proceeded to crash into a mirror, shattering it, the violin, and himself. Over the years, other attempts were made to create a shoe with wheels. There was Monsieur Petitbled, who offered the three-wheeled skate shoe in 1819. And then John Tyers tried a version with 5 wheels in 1823. These two could not turn. Fast forward to 1863, when a New York City furniture dealer, James Plimpton, invented a 4-wheeled, 2-axled roller skate that could turn and pivot. This design finally took off. In fact, it was so well received that Plimpton created the New York Roller Skating Association. He opened the first skating rink, too, in New York City in 1866, as well as one at a Rhode Island resort. He offered lessons and pitched roller skating to the public as, quote, an appropriate activity for men and women to do together, end of quote. Needless to say, that marketing strategy was rather genius. It gave kids, couples, a chance to be together without the confines of a chaperone. Other improvements to the skate followed. The toe stop and the roller bearings both helped to improve the skating experience. In the 1880s, roller skates started to be mass-produced. In 1902, the Chicago Coliseum opened as a public skating rink. 7,000 people attended the grand opening. In 1917, there was a push to promote roller skating as a viable means of transportation. An article in Scientific American encouraged commuters to use the skates to get to work. They even suggested that the military might utilize them for rapid troop movement. Well, while neither of those ideas actually came to fruition, community skating in Rinks did. The Roller Skating Rink Owners Association was established in 1937. This helped to transform the reputation of the sport. It was fun for all ages. In 1938, dancing on roller skates became the trend. Skating gained popularity during World War II as a fun activity to relieve stress. And just how babies boomed in the post-World War II era, skating rinks had a boom too. It was considered the top sport by the late 1940s and ushered in the golden age of skating, technically from 1937 to 1959. During this time, roller skating was the #1 sport in the US for participation. With an estimated 5,000 operational roller rinks, it offered an inexpensive family outing and a safe place for kids to hang out together. Music seems to go hand in hand with roller skating. Remember that first guy on wheels that crashed into the mirror? Well, he was playing the violin. In the Golden Age, when rinks were the most popular, the pipe organ, followed by the electric organ, were the sources of music. Roller rinks could get the pipe organs for a steal as movie theaters began to phase them out for the new talkie movies. Eager to play those organs were newly unemployed organists from the movie theaters, who also got to moonlight as the master of ceremonies. In the 1970s, plastic wheels improved the skating experience. So did the presence of a disco ball. The disco craze breathed new life into skating rinks. Songs with an upbeat and a downbeat are easy to dance and skate to. DJs and vinyl records replaced the live music. In the 1980s, rock music brought big hair and bright clothes. Rollerblades entered the scene in the 1990s, and that actually made skating rinks just about disappear. Roller derby, the roller skating contact sport, has ebbed and flowed over the decades, just like roller skating. It experienced a renaissance of sorts in the early 2000s as an all-female amateur sport. There are roller derby leagues all across the country today. There have even been several unsuccessful attempts to include it in the Olympic Summer Games. Roller skating has found a new audience too with the pandemic of 2020. There's been a resurgence in things of old, and roller rinks are experiencing a bit of a rebirth. What do you remember about roller skating rinks? We invite you to leave a comment below and share your favorite memory. Thanks for watching Memory Mountain. If you enjoyed this video, please click to subscribe to our channel and hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to tap the notification bell so you'll be one of the first to know when we post our next story looking back over the landscape of Americana.